Hey guys, for today's project we're going to be making lion's mane capsuled supplements, and I'm going to be using these little capsules right here. You can open them up, come with a base and a cap, and I'm going to also be using this capsuling machine that I got online, and then I have a bulk lion's mane supplement that I'm also going to be using today. So the first thing that I need to do is I need to load load the machine with the capsules, and the machine does come with a part that you can put on top of it and just pour all the capsules in there, and they're supposed to line up. I don't use that. I like to do it by on my own. I like to load the capsules in myself. The way it gives me an opportunity to inspect each capsule when I start to load it. And you put the base, the long part, into the spring-loaded part of the machine, and then the cap goes into this other piece. It's a little smaller, just a standard piece. There's no spring-loaded on that one. And I like to load each one individually. So some of the questions that you might be asking is, why make your own capsules? One thing is that it's a cost savings. So buying, you can buy the bulk powder, you can buy the bulk capsules, and you don't have to sign up for any kind of subscription like some of these supplement companies ask you to do. And some of those pre-made capsules can get really expensive, so it's a cost savings. You can also customize them, and you can control the size of your capsules, what goes in them. Today, again, I'm doing lion's mane, and I'm using a smaller capsule. This is a size 0 capsule is what I'm using, and they actually go larger. I have a larger capsule. You can see the different sizes right here. This is a 000 size. I'm not doing that one today. I'm focusing on the smaller size today. And you can also, regarding purity of the product that you're putting in here. So when you make your own, then you can avoid all of the fillers and the additives that sometimes go into store-bought products. So I like to know what's going into my supplements. Freshness, I like to know that they've not been sitting on a counter for who knows how long. And that way I can kind of control that. And plus it's just the satisfaction of really making my own capsules. I actually enjoy it. There's something satisfying about me loading this machine one at a time. I don't know what it is. But the next question would be, is why lion's mane? Well, lion's mane is good for supporting focus, mental clarity, and memory. So I like that about it. Nerve health, it contains compounds that may stimulate nerve growth. Mood and well-being. Research has indicated that it benefits in reducing mild anxieties and just supports overall emotional well-being, so I like that. Neural protection, so potentially help to protect brain cells from age-related decline, and that's something that really appeals to me as well. And it may support digestive health as well. But lion's mane's been around for a long time. It's got a long history of use in traditional medicines and tonics and such. So it's been around a while, but there's a lot of research out there. So I invite you to go and look for yourself. So this particular machine, it holds 100 capsules. I did fill up about half of it before I started this video so that you guys wouldn't have to watch me load 100 capsules, but got them loaded at this point. All right, so the next thing you want to do is to put this, I just call it a fence, I guess. It's just a little fence because we're going to start putting the supplement on the base of this tray, and this kind of helps it be contained. So what I like to do is I like to just kind of spoon it in there like this. I'm trying not to, cause too much dust, because it will get up in your lungs if you're not careful. You might want to wear a mask while you do this, because this stuff is very dry, and as you can see, sometimes it will get up into the air a little bit. And I'll continue loading this up. And don't worry about the big clumps, they'll break down in just a minute. All right, next I'm going to use this little spatula, and I'll be knocking down some of the clumps, breaking those up a little bit as I use the spatula, but I'm going to just kind of maneuver around this platform and make sure that there's an even amount of product that goes into each capsule. And you can see that they're loading up and leveling off. So next what I want to do is spread lion's mane powder out a little bit more all over, because we have this next tool, and it has presses on the top of it, so you can put it over and press down, and you can see that it makes little indentions into the product, into the capsules, and you can just smooth it out again, right there, smooth it out. And I'm going to do this a few times just to be sure that I get an even amount in each capsule. Okay, it still went down just a little bit, so I'm going to maneuver these around a little bit more. I think I'll do it one more time just to be sure. Okay, that looks pretty good. Alright, so I think all these capsule bases are filled at this point. So I want to be sure, I'm going to try to get, what I'll do is I'll put the excess into this little cup right here, and I'll put it back in my bag in just a minute. All right, I think I'm ready. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is I put all the cats into this little tray here. Now what I want to do is I'm going to have to turn this over and put it on top of the bases, but I don't want them to fall out. So this little plate goes on top, and it keeps them from falling out when you turn it over like this. So you can turn it over and you line up these little holes with those screws like that. When everything's in alignment, you just simply press down. And then once you press down, you can lift up the base. Some of them came with it. And every now and again, you're going to get one that doesn't work so well, and that's okay. But that happens occasionally. Not very often, but it does happen occasionally. But this is what they look like when they come out. And then you can lift them out and then take each one out. I like to press them a little bit more because sometimes they don't go all the way. And that's how you make lion's mane capsules. So I hope you found this video interesting, helpful. And if you did, I'll do more projects like this in the future. So if you would, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next project. Thank you so much.